Okay, guys, example number 2. This is bringing us back to 7th grade. All right. Back in the day, gosh, remember the clothes, the hair? It was weird, man. It was a weird time. Okay. It says find the least common denominator of the fractions. That means I need to find the smallest number that all of these go into. Okay, well, remember our first example. In the second part, they had the bottom factored, didn't they? And the denominator just has to have all of the factors in them. Okay, well, let's go look at this one. So if I look at 4, right, that's going to be 2 times 2. That's the denominator of the first one. The denominator of the second one is 3 times 10, so that's 2 times 3 times 5, right? Factored, prime factorization. Okay, and for 45, all right, well, that's 5 times 9, or 3 times 3 times 5. Everybody agree with that? Yes. Now, the least common denominator, here's what I asked myself. Okay, I've got to have 2 2's so I can make the first one. I have to do that. So I'm taking the first one, and I just take its denominator, right, the factors, and just write it in there. Now, what am I missing that I need for the second one? What factors am I missing? Read. 3 and 5, right? Not another 2. I've already got that. Okay? Now, is there anything that I'm still missing to make the last one? Ben? Another 3. Another 3. Okay? Now, with this denominator, I can make any of these. Okay? I don't want to repeat. I don't want to duplicate, because then I get a common multiple, but it's not the least common, right? And I want the least common. Now, this isn't the answer. The answer is all this multiplied together for numbers. I don't care if you keep them separated for polynomials. But for a number, we need to multiply that. What is that? 36 times 5, 180? 180 when I multiply all that out. So the least common denominator is 180. Now, what did I need to multiply the 2 times 2 by to get the new numerator? I'd have to multiply it by the things that aren't there, right? That's for the first one. For the second one, I'd have to multiply it by, I have 2, 3, and 5. I'd have to multiply it by 6. Those are the things that are not included in that denominator. For the third one, I would need to multiply it by 4. Right? Because 3, 3, and 5 are in that denominator. I multiply by what's not in the denominator. Okay? But that's not what they asked us. They said, what's the least common denominator? 180. Okay? All right. Good job.